All right, hello. Hey, it's Ethan with Eddyline and happy paddling. I am the Western rep for Eddyline. I'm in my little repair shop here, and I have my buddies. It's that time of year where all my friends that might have boats that need a little work give me a shout. So I have about a 15-year-old Eddyline Nighthawk 16 from my friend, and I am going to show you some of the stuff that we use to do field repairs or home repairs, or even Eddyline uses at the factory. This boat has a little bit of a fracture along the side that we're going to work on later, but first I want to show you what you need. First thing, when you bring your friends or shops a boat that you want them to work on, a good idea is to clean it, because this boat is filthy. And you know, how much love should I give a filthy boat? No, we're gonna give it tons of love. Scott, there's Dan watching. What's up, Dan? We should have podcast this morning. All right, so there's my table of some of the goodies that I use. I'm gonna sit down here and zoom in a little bit. Dan, you're the only watcher. That's great. All right, so basically this is what I carry around with in my kit. Eddyline does sell a repair kit that has most of the ingredients that you're going to need on their website or through your authorized dealer. And you can use their repair kit and the materials I have here to just fill scratches and gouges, or in something tragic where you have a fracture like this boat does, which I think was full of snow and water maybe, and just disrespected over the years, that we can actually do a fracture repair. So the first thing that we're going to need is Devcon plastic welder. It at Ace Hardware is going to look a little bit more like this. This is actually an off-brand version in black that I use sometimes. Eddyline does supply this version you can get from them. I've seen this on Amazon. This is Devcon plastic welder. This is in a white, which is great. If you buy at Ace Hardware, it's kind of a cream color. If you look inside your Eddyline along the bulkheads, you'll kind of see that cream color. This is white, and it's in a mixing tube that you can get with this nozzle right here. And so it pre-mixes and just comes out perfectly white. It's a two-part adhesive. It kicks, it gets hot, chemically welds the boat. So I've actually seen this now on Amazon as well, the mixing gun with Devcon plastic welder. I think they're like 60 to 80 bucks. This with the nozzle put on is just really nice to work with. Basically, when we squirt this out, we can just do little gouge fills in white and match the hull color. So this is like your one-stop shop if you really want to, you know, get down and dirty, but you can also just buy the tubes, and they even have a hand plunge mixing. But getting it in white will save you a lot of time. However, if you need to match colors, a couple things that we use, this stuff, Krylon Fusion. Krylon Fusion is basically an acrylic-based spray paint, and you can use this if you ever have an off-color repair and then you want to just basically over spray paint that repair on the outside all in white in this case, but you can buy it in all sorts of colors, like to match colored decks. Or another way to go about matching is to just pick up acrylic hobby pigment paint. You can get these at any hobby store for like $2 or $3. And, you know, sometimes we'll buy like 4 of them and then go outside to the boat and match them. So that's that. If you are ever trying to do some sort of structural repair, or you get the Eddyline repair kit, they sell this. This is Eddyline, or this is Fiberglass Tape. The nice thing about this stuff, if you search like online, type in 3-inch wide fiberglass tape, you'll come up. It's not adhesive. I think they just call it tape because of its shape. But what is nice about this are the sides are closed off. Versus if you go to Home Depot or an auto parts store and just buy fiberglass like this cloth, the sides are generally not closed off or stitched tight like this stuff is, and this just makes it a lot easier to work with. I'm seeing comments if anyone has questions along the way. Just today, going to go over the materials that I like to use for repairs, and then I have to clean this dirty boat, and then maybe tomorrow or the next day, or when I get around to it, we'll actually do a repair. So this is the stuff that Eddyline includes in the repair kit. You can buy it as fiberglass tape. I think this is 3 inches wide. You can get it narrower or wider. Sometimes I'll go 2 inches wide on an internal patch, and then the second patch I can go 3, and you get a really nice setup there, okay? So, like what I've showed you right now, if you just wanted a tube of this stuff, I think it's like $12 with a hand mixing. You're gonna need like I said, the fiberglass tape, I think you can buy like 60 feet of this for 10 bucks, and you pretty much go. Rubber gloves or latex gloves, those are always nice. Devcon plastic welder, this is a skin irritant, and it's good to work in a ventilated area with it. There are certainly more toxic stuff out there, like using glass boats. It's pretty easy to work with, and it cures hard at normal temperatures in around 20 minutes. Okay? Other things that I like to have around, some different wet dry sandpapers of different coarseness. I think down to, even down to the 1,000, 2,000 to really get a nice fine finish. A little secret that we use, razor blades. You'll see about this later. This is going to save you a lot of sanding time if you have razor blades. I have a mask around because why not? So if I just want to try to keep some of that stuff, a mask, but ventilation's key, I'll keep that around. This is something that is so useful for a bunch of different type of things around the house. Just a Dremel tool. And you can find basic kits like this for $30, $40, $50. Comes with a different few bits. The bit that I find that I always have on here is just a sanding wheel bit. And with the variable speed is really nice. And what I use this for is if I have a repair like a fracture, I can gouge out that fracture into more of a V trough on the outside, which when we repair gives us more working surface. So those are pretty much the main materials that I'm going to use here. Cleaning the boat, which is what I'm going to be doing now. And again, if you're paying labor like me, I could charge him for cleaning this boat. It's going to take me like an hour or two, and those that know me, cleaning is not my favorite thing to do. So I'm going to clean this boat up, but what I'll use, soap and water, surface prepping the area. Sorry, I guess I left that back there, rubbing alcohol. We also need to have some rubbing alcohol around here that I will add it up. There it is, right back here. That's really what you want to use to clean. Don't use acetone. Citrus cleaners get stickers off, but this stuff is great. All right, so those are basically, that's my kit. The Eddyline kit, the repair kit that you buy, basically comes with the tape, some gloves, some mixing tubes, and the Devcon plastic welder, a bit different tube than this. But again, this is the stuff, the white Devcon plastic welder. I think there's a number you can read there, DA291. And you make sure you have these mixing nozzles. So this will come out white, cure in 20 minutes. I can use it for gouge, fills, or I can use it as a resin that basically to work into fiberglass for interior patches for repair. All right, so that is what you're going to need to do this. And I'll get cleaning this boat and we'll check in with you. This is on Happy Paddling. So you can follow us there if you want to check out some more videos. I love this Eddyline owners group that I've tried to post this on. Love seeing all the repairs and or modifications people are doing. Any questions before I say bye? Looks like we're good here. All right, I'm going to get to cleaning.